Harry Hill has been given a mission by the world's top governments to collect the funniest stuff he can find to prove, in the event of an alien invasion, that humans are quite good fun to hang out with. The mission codename, Alien Fun Capsule. Hello and welcome to Alien Fun Capsule. Yes, I'm collecting all the funniest stuff I can find to prevent the aliens invading. But I can't do it on my own. This week I'm joined by Charlie Brooks, actor and dancer Chizzy Akudolu, comedian Lolly Adefope, and, oh, wait, the fourth chair is empty. Where can they be? The TARDIS? Great. It's going to be a Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who.
Am I on time?
No, you're late.
Ta-da!
It's Carol Vorderman. Welcome, Carol. Over here. Sit yourself down. Carol Vorderman, but what were you doing in that TARDIS, Carol?
I was on a show called Away with Numbers, which was about numbers.
That's right. It was the BBC learning show Away with Numbers, because you're the go-to person to explain all things mathematical, aren't you?
Numbers, yes.
The thinking man's Perry from Little Mix. I particularly enjoyed the reboot of the 70s show How, where you and the team asked all the questions that today's kids want to know the answers to.
How can you make shoes out of paper? How did they stop Scotland from blowing up? How can crisps keep you warm?
How can you look things up on papyrus?
How can you keep your biscuits fresh?
How can you make someone look a totally incompetent idiot?
How can I train a matchbox?
How can you stop your pet mouse from going mad?
Just out of interest, how do you stop a mouse from going mad?
I think give it more cheese.
I find the key thing is just to be there for them. Although, I must admit, recently I have been experimenting with electric shock treatments. Now, you did pose one fascinating little question on it.
How can you persuade your friends not to steal your drink? You know the problem, you're in the kitchen, you've got your favourite drink on the table, your mate comes in the back door, you have to go upstairs. How can you stop them from stealing your drink?
It's the classic scenario. You're in the kitchen, you've got your favourite drink on the table, your mate comes in the back door, you have to go upstairs. How do you stop your mate from stealing your drink? Apart from, obviously, taking it upstairs with you. Well, fellow how-to-presenter Gaz Top had one idea.
How can you stop them from stealing your drink? Gaz, any ideas?
Poison it or something like that.
Poison it, of course, yeah. Poison your greedy best friend who's trying to steal your drink. Now, Chizzy Akudolu, you were in Strictly Come Dancing, but you earned your place there by appearing as cardiothoracic surgeon Moefanga on Holby City, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Let's have a look at some of your best bits.
Chizzy Akudolu's best bits.
Those hospital car parks can be surprisingly expensive. It was on Holby that you became known for two things. Your frog impression.
That's not really the first thing she'd say to an ex-boyfriend. Plus, she probably still sees you as a teenager with a crush. And let's face it, you guys never really grow up. You grow up, grow up, you grow up.
Chizzy the frog. And secondly, your musical bottom. Do it for us, Chizzy, come on. Do it for us. Do your musical bottom.
And here?
And here, yeah.
Ah, ready? I gotta have this warm up.
It's obviously not working today. One of these. Now, Chizzy, of course, you're in Holby, and Charlie, you also spent some time in a TV hospital. Yes, when the silly nurse gave you an eye patch that was just a tad too big.
You'll both be back out there terrorising the male population before you know it.
No. You've got me all wrong.
Too big? Now, Charlie, We mainly know you as Janine from EastEnders.
Yes.
Although it's been a while since you were in EastEnders, isn't it?
It has, Harry. It's been about 4 years.
You've been out 4 years?
Out 4 years.
Janine was a drug addict, a prostitute and a murderer, but still was incredibly popular with the other characters in the story.
Just leave, Janine. Nobody wants you here. And I hope you burn in hell.
Thought that'd be right up your street.
I'm not a monster.
Bit of a monster.
Very, very popular.
But what I love about EastEnders are the upbeat storylines. They have such a light touch, like the time you and Stacey played the I Have Never game. Do you remember that? well, let's have a game now. I'll start. Yeah. I have never learnt my 9 times table. It's too difficult, isn't it, Carol? The 9 times.
No, I could teach you. Come to my dressing room after 90 seconds.
You know I'm busy afterwards. Your turn.
My turn. I've never done a bungee jump.
What about Lolly?
I've never seen the Titanic. The film.
Chizzy.
I have never dated anybody famous.
Oh.
But I would like to.
Never dated anyone famous. Over to you, EastEnders.
I have never had a baby with somebody else's husband.
Yeah, well, I've never been engaged to a dirty old rapist.
My kids love that game. Lolly Adefope, one of our finest up-and-coming comedians. Yes, we're trying to attract the younger demographic who are watching it illegally on their laptops. Hey, no, don't close the lid. Don't close the lid. Stay with us. Stay with us. What's your background, Lol?
When I was younger, I really wanted to be part of the Cambridge Footlights because I heard that was how you get into comedy, but I didn't get in, and I ended up at Loughborough University.
Loughborough University, one of the top universities in the country, a centre of excellence providing highly trained experts to all areas of industry and the arts. I wonder what the Loughborough Student Union Executive are up to now. No wonder this country's on its knees. Lolly, you're a fan of the computer game Tetris, aren't you?
Huge fan of Tetris, yeah.
Explain what Tetris is for the pensioners, our core audience. Hi there. Have you left the gas on? Hope not.
Tetris is a computer-based game in which you have to fit shapes together and make them disappear so they don't reach the top of the screen, and then you die.
That's it. I love Tetris. Wouldn't it be great if there was a song about it?
Hi, my name is Mark, and I'm going to do a song about Tetris.
Nice hat, Mark.
A song about Tetris. So do another video. I don't know what I'm going to say next, but that's okay on this video.
Can I stop you there, Mark? As a rule, I think it's probably best to have a think about what you're going to say, hey, before you record the video, ho. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on this occasion. Carry on. No, you're not. You're yodeling over the Tetris music in a woolly hat. Have you ever played human Tetris?
Never.
Yeah, human Tetris. We used to play it at the flats. You dress up as a Tetris shape. In this case, the single cube. Here's one for you as well, Carol. That's it. That's it. And then your friend in the flat above drops the Tetris blocks and you have to form solid blocks, Tetris style. But in this case, it's me up a ladder. Right. Your safe word is Calippo. Right. Cue the music. Doing a song about Tetris. Tetris. Oh, yes, I'm doing a song about Tetris.
You're watching
ITV. That's okay, I'm the video. Game over. Let's have another game. Again. There isn't time. Human Tetris. That's going into the fun capsule. Yeah, I'm putting it in. We've got one in. Time for a break, but before we go, I have a question.
What happens next?
What happens next? Find out after the break. Welcome back to Alien Fun Capsule, where I'm collecting all the funniest stuff I can find to put into a capsule to prevent an alien invasion. I'm being helped by Chizzy Akudolu, Charlie Brooks, Carol Vorderman, and Lolly Adefope. Yeah, all women. Yeah. In your face, the patriarchy. Close the gender pay gap. Now, before the break, I showed you a clip and asked you a question.
What happens next?
Oh, a little girl walking up a driveway. But what happens next? Any suggestions?
Does the mum get back in the car, drive off, and come back in 10 years' time to find her child living like a feral cat off discarded Nando's?
Now you're being silly. Let's find out. Never seen again. Now, Chizzy, many of our viewers will know you from Strictly Come Dancing. But the judges can be cruel on Strictly, can't they? Bruno especially seemed to have it in for you.
A tantrum at the table is gonna spill over all over the dance floor. I'm gonna put you on your naughty step if you carry on like this.
The naughty step. I remember my dad sending me to the naughty step, so called because of the erotic carvings he'd done on it. Now, it's time to catch up with the news in your area with our local news roundup. Local news roundup.
Pupils delight at the new curtain.
What is so difficult? What is so difficult about local news roundup? I sing it, then you say it, all right?
I was just waiting for the rhythm.
Local news roundup.
Pupils delight at the new curtain.
Local news roundup.
Cass's badgers slum their new home.
Local news roundup.
Dog swallows baking tray.
Local news roundup.
Man painted ceiling in his sleep.
Wait, what?
Man painted ceiling in his sleep.
Local news roundup. Local news roundup. That was a local news roundup. Oh, yeah! We got it. They're all true, by the way. There's a whole world out there. But we come back to TV legend Carol Vorderman. You had some handy travel tips for visiting Mexico when you made this corporate video, didn't you, Carol?
Yeah, tequila with a worm in the bottle.
I don't think that's the tip we've got, actually, Carol. But... During this one, you took a trip to Mexico and you gave us some great tips.
Oh. Now, if you want to exchange sterling into US dollars or pesos, it's probably best to come to a money exchange or a bank rather than go to the hotel reception. You won't get quite as good a rate there.
I never knew that. Great tip.
If you have colleagues in other hotels that you want to get hold of, get their room number.
I never knew that. Now you mention it, it makes perfect sense, Carol. Great tip.
The sun in Mexico is very, very hot.
Yeah, I knew that. Knew that one. Yeah, did know that one. Yeah. But this travel guide you did was very handy for people, Carol. Particularly your advice to prevent sunburn. Do you remember what that was?
Was it anything to do with putting sun cream on?
It had something to do with putting sun cream on. Let's find out.
If you're at all prone to burning, then follow these instructions. Slip, slop, slap.
Slip, slop, slap. Do you remember what that was referring to, Carol?
It was an Australian thing, wasn't it?
Slip on a T-shirt, slop on some suntan oil, and slap on a sombrero, and you'll be perfectly fine.
Of course! Slip, slop, slap. Slip on a T-shirt, slop on the suntan lotion, and slap on a sombrero. Another great tip. I was on holiday in Tenerife the other week, and I thought I must make sure I don't burn. And I was trying to remember this, slip, slop, slap. But as I was trying to remember it, someone walked by in flip-flops. So I had that going on, flip-flop, flip-flop. I'm thinking, was it flip-flop, slop, slip, slop, flap? And then a horse went by, and that was going clip-clop, something in. Is it flip-flop, slap, clip-clop, slop, flap, clip, slip, clop, flop. All the time I'm thinking I mustn't get sunburnt. So in the end, I stayed in my room, drank the minibar, and watched Al Jazeera all day. So, yeah. Wow. It's nice to get a different point of view, isn't it? It's time for a round. And to help me choose the round, we welcome back Alan the Alien. There he is. All right, Alan. How are you doing? Oh, he's got a bit of a cough. Let's get a little cough treat for you. There we are, Alan. Now, you all have a piece of paper in front of you, on the underside of which is the name of a category. To select the category and to prevent our guests from catching the cough, Alan is going to pass the cough suite. We just need enough for half an hour, then we can stop. If you're caught with the cough suite in your mouth when the music stops, you turn over the piece of paper to reveal the category. Is that clear? Yes. Good. Alan, pass the cough suite. Oh. Nice one. Carol Vorderman, please turn over your piece of paper.
Women.
Women! The category is women. We got there. Thanks to Alan the Alien. Get well soon. Right. I just want to say how nice it's been to have an all-female lineup. I could have had all men, like all the other panel shows, but no. I said, give them a chance.
One day, Harry, all TV shows will be just women.
What would that be like, Carol? Well, maybe a bit like this.
Strong women showing the world that we don't need men.
An army of women marching for equal rights.
Boom.
Close the gender pay gap.
Yeah. Smash! Smash the glass ceiling!
She's singing Where's the Man with All the Money? See? You do need us.
Even if there was, like, a women-only TV channel, you men, you'd find a way of muscling in.
That's where you're wrong, Carol. We've got our own stuff. We'd be happy to leave you to it.
This wonderful morning.
the skies are blue, there must be someone who will buy. Who will buy? Who will buy? Who will buy this wonderful morning? Such a sky I never did see. Who will tie it up in a ribbon and put it in a box for me?
There'll never be a day so sunny.
It could not happen twice. There is the man with all the money. It's cheap and half the price. Who will buy this wonderful feeling? I'm so high, I swear I could fly. Me oh my, I don't want to lose. So what am I to do? To keep the skies so blue, there must be someone who will buy.
Who will buy? Who will buy? Who will buy?
That's all from us. My thanks to Lolly Adefope, Charlie Brooks, Chizzy Akudolu and Carol Vorderman. If you have any questions, give me a ring. Good night.
We find out who'll be heading through to the live semi-finals next as the judges take their seats for the last round of auditions on Britain's Got Talent. And then the movie classics Jaws and Return of the Jedi get the Keith and Paddy Picture Show treatment in a double bill from 9:15.